But really, when you boiled it down, if you look at 10 MSPs websites in Wichita, Kansas, Calgary, wherever, everybody looks the same, right? It's kind of, we're a better mousetrap for IT, we're cloud ninja or cyber ninjas, we can take you to the cloud. So that, and I think from that we've seen the erosion of the value prop of managed services. Obviously, if everybody that's out there adds customers every month, every quarter, if every one of the big vendors are growing and the market is set, I think, to double from 500 billion to $1 trillion in the next between now and 2030. We're definitely seeing an erosion in the value prop for the traditional managed services, right? So hence people went into different practice areas like cloud. A lot of people have obviously gone into cyber, as we talked about. And if you look at each one of those boxes from, the early investments, way back, each of them are tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars to build properly, right? Like I don't have to convince any of the MSPs that are on the line right now that it costs money to build out a cloud practice. It costs money to build out a cyber practice. That same approach you have to take to some of these new areas, and that's and I think it's just an evolution. And I like looking at a market where 75% of the budget is not fighting tooth and nail over 8% of the budget. And that's just that's the facts. That's the reality that we see out there, and the market opportunity obviously is that we're looking at as we go forward.
Yeah, it's a great point. Like and look at all the new technologies that are coming out in the MSP space. There's so many new offerings and solutions. And again, we had fully managed, Mark, and I think it was critical for us as we wanted to grow our business and change it. It couldn't be the same old solutions and technologies that everybody else is selling in the industry, right? And you mentioned ServiceNow, but it was critical for us to differentiate ourselves in the market. And I talk to MSPs all the time, and I always tell them this: like, differentiate yourself, be different, look at your competition, figure out what's different than what everybody's doing. Like, it can't just be reputation and an acquisition of one customer every few months, right? It's really critical to start driving that business.